The abrupt cancellation of the NEET UG 2026 exam has triggered chaos. Students are flooding the streets, confronting authorities as raw desperation replaces years of preparation. Around 22.8 lakh students registered for this single undergraduate test. They are fighting for a tiny fraction of available seats in India's medical colleges. The statistical pressure alone is crushing. सोचिए, एक underprivileged या middle class परिवार का बच्चा किस तरीके से तैयारी करता है। दिन के 14 से 15 घंटे कमरे में बंद होकर पढ़ाई में निकाल देता है। और परिवार? माता-पिता अपना सोना गिरवी रखकर लाखों रुपए कोचिंग की फीस में भरते हैं, सिर्फ इसलिए कि उनके बच्चे का भविष्य बन सके। Then, after months of that extreme pressure, the National Testing Agency abruptly scraps the exam, right when these students believed the hardest phase was finally behind them. Rescheduling a test does not fix this. This is the outright theft of an entire generation's financial and emotional investment by an invisible, corrupt network. Investigators tracked the compromised exam paper moving rapidly through WhatsApp networks. The trail originated in Rajasthan and pinged its way all the way down to Kerala. The weapon of choice was a 150-page PDF document. It contained over 400 highly specific preparation questions and circulated widely online the night before the exam. This visualization shows the impossible math of the leak. When the test was printed, 130 exact questions from that PDF appeared on the real exam in the identical sequence. 90 biology questions and 40 chemistry questions matched word for word. While families mortgaged their gold, the mafia cashed in, charging 30 to 50 lakh rupees per student for early access. The authorities occasionally arrest a few low-level receivers or desperate students. The masterminds, the ones setting prices and pulling strings, operate with total impunity, risking absolutely nothing. Leaking national exams has evolved from a localized crime into a highly lucrative enterprise where the primary organizers face almost no legal consequences. After the previous NEET disaster in 2024, the government promised foolproof safeguards. They implemented biometric student verification and shipped question papers in GPS-tracked trunks. Yet the 2026 leak bypassed all of that expensive infrastructure. You do not defeat million-dollar security protocols with a random street-level hack. The rot starts at the very top of the supply chain. Zoom out from NEET, and this chart reveals a grim historical pattern. In just 5 years, India has seen over 50 major paper leaks across multiple states. That blast radius impacts 1.5 crore students. The system failed the CBSE, JEE, REET, UP Police, and Vyapam exams. We see the massive public outrage. Top investigative agencies get involved. Then, a few years later, the exact same cycle repeats itself. These recurring leaks have become a routine expectation within the Indian education system. Look at the severe asymmetry of consequence here. If a single student is caught cheating, their career is ruined instantly. When authorities fail to secure an exam for 22 lakh people, the test is merely rescheduled, and the masterminds rarely see the inside of a jail cell. The core trauma driving these youths into the streets is not the delay of their test. It is the crushing realization that their intense hard work means nothing in a rigged game. That frustration is boiling over. We are seeing fierce physical clashes and widespread pushback against an establishment that treats its students with total apathy. Solving this requires abandoning the easily compromised paper-based printing presses. India must transition to secure, randomized, computerized testing environments to eliminate the physical supply chain entirely. If authorities are not held strictly accountable, the country sends a stark message to its youth. Merit is dead. It becomes an open invitation for the brightest minds to migrate abroad. A persistent leak culture destroys the incentive for merit-based competition. When talent sees a rigged game, it looks for another table, usually one outside of India.